Dear friend, when I was a kid, I wasn't the creative one. Not the kid with the drawings on the wall, not the one teachers praised. So I avoided anything that looked like art. But then one day, I tried anyway. The very things I was scared to touch. And most of it went wrong, but strangely, that's where everything finally started to go right. I've always loved handmade pottery, and I kept buying pieces trying to find the right shape for my recipes, the weight that felt good in my hands. And then one day, before I ever became a parent, I stopped searching and started making. No classes, no plan, just curiosity, YouTube videos, and a block of clay. And this quiet desire to prove to myself that I could create something, even badly. At first, everything went wrong. Cracks always happen. The clay has a mind of its own. No matter how careful you are, cracks always happen. In pottery and in life. When I tried sourdough croissants, it took 3 failed batches, and each batch takes 3 days before one finally puffed the way I imagined. 3 days of effort, 3 days of waiting, 3 days to fail again, and every failure felt like a sign to quit. This is one of my so-called failed batches, but I just can't stop eating it. It's so good, and I'm still amazed how such simple ingredients, it's just basically flour and butter, how they can make all those beautiful layers. Oh my gosh, this transformation is just magical. Oh my god. But something in me didn't stop. Eventually, I made the best croissants in my whole life. And pottery was the same. I kept trying, piece after piece, failure after failure. And slowly, almost quietly, I got good. I made balls I could never buy. Mugs that fit my hands exactly. I made pieces I couldn't buy anywhere, even with all money in the world.
We find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by brick. No path carved out for us now. The brushes.
As I get older, I realize adults forget how to try. When we're young, we create freely. No expectations, no rules. But as we get older, we just don't touch the things we're scared to be bad at. You know, the comparison creeps in, perfection, pressure, this quiet urge to impress, and somewhere along the way we simply forget how to create just because it feels so good. There was a time when almost everyone worked with their hands. Farmers, bakers, potters, weavers, people who watch something real grow because of them. Now most of us do invisible work behind the screens, behind the mails, and sometimes I think we lose a little bit of ourselves in that. Maybe that's why pottery feels different. Maybe that's why cooking feels grounding. It reminds me of something human, something I didn't know I was missing. See, a good cooking and some rain. Yeah, it's just the perfect day. My goodness. The more I spend time outside, the more I realize in nature, nothing is in a hurry. Nothing tries to be perfect. A crooked branch, a messy garden bed, a lopsided stone. It's all still complete, still beautiful. And I realized maybe we're the same. Maybe we don't need to rush our growth or hide our imperfect seasons. Yeah, the more I live slowly, the more I see that all good things in life, like good food, handmade stuff, raising a child, it all happens gently, slowly, one small moment at a time. And I stopped seeing my creations as failure when they didn't turn out the way I imagined. I just learned to love them as they are and to love myself in the same way. It's my favorite type of weather. I love storm, I love rain so much. It makes me feel alive. And then life shifted. I became a parent. And for a while, I put everything down. Pottery, cooking, art, all of it. Okay, it's been a minute, you guys, I know. It's been 2 years. 2 years, actually. Yeah, after having a baby, I just didn't have the time, and a lot of things have happened. Some major things, actually. And I even sold my kiln because of those events. And I'll share all of that later in my next video. But before I get into all of that, I just want to make this video. I just want to share it and to kind of close this chapter. When my daughter started growing, I saw how easily fear gets passed down, how fast kids learn to avoid what might go wrong. And I didn't want that for her, so I couldn't keep living that way myself. And that's when something shifted in me. I had gotten good at pottery, good enough to make the pieces I once dreamed of, good enough to fill my home with things I couldn't find in any store. But becoming a parent made me realize the truth. Getting good wasn't the point. The point was trying, showing up, letting myself be a beginner without shame. And this whole video, it's not about pottery or baking or art. It's about trying when you feel unqualified, trying when you feel slow, scared, or when the life shifts in a way you didn't expect it. It doesn't matter if it's pottery, croissants, painting, or something you've never even dared to try. What matters is that you keep going, gently, honestly, even when it goes wrong. So yeah, I'm back, I'm new. I grew, I learned, and I hope to continue making these little stories to make you feel a little better. And if there is something you've been wanting to try, you've been avoiding for a long time, this is your sign. Try it anyway. And if overthinking was something holding you back, definitely check out my last video. It was all about my tools that I use to deal with overthinking. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.